The Great Lakes comprise the largest collective body of freshwater on the planet, containing roughly one-fifth of the Earth's supply. In 1988, the Great Lakes Commission introduced the Great Lakes Circle Tour, a designated scenic road system connecting all of the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River. It consists of routes for circumnavigating the lakes, either individually or collectively. Today, let's take a circle tour of Lake Superior. In the last video, we covered the northern side of Lake Superior, which touches Ontario, Canada. In this video, we'll cover the southern side in the United States, which touches Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. We start off at the Grand Portage State Park and Welcome Center, immediately on your right as you cross over the border into the U.S. It provides a 1-mile round-trip hike up to High Falls on the Pigeon River. High Falls is the tallest waterfall in Minnesota at 120 feet. As we head back to the Welcome Center, we step down to the Pigeon River and are a stone's throw away from the Canadian side. We leave the park and head southwest along Lake Superior's western coastline. There are many small towns along Highway 61 all the way down to Duluth, and almost as many waterfalls. The first falls we stop at are the Cross River Falls in the town of Schroeder. Next are the Beaver River Falls. At our next fuel stop, we see a group of Corvette owners returning from Grand Marais, enjoying a nice road trip before putting away their cars for the winter. Right before you get to Two Harbors, you'll pass through the Silver Creek Cliff Tunnel. A must-stop in Two Harbors is Lou's Fish House to pick up some nice smoked shrimp and fresh jerky. As we continue down the coastline, we catch a glimpse of a rainbow right before entering Duluth, Minnesota. We make a quick stop at Viking Leif Erikson's monument. We pass through Duluth, now at the westernmost point of Lake Superior, heading east through Wisconsin on Highway 2. The area of Wisconsin that jets out into Lake Superior is known as the Apostle Islands. As we leave Wisconsin, we see a man living in a van down by the river, with chickens and ducks.
My name is Matt Foley, and I live in a van down by the river.
Next, we enter into Michigan, into the area known as Copper Country. Our first stop is the Bread of Life Bakery and Cafe to grab a pasty, a must-have when you're in the UP. Here we have a few places to explore. First, Copper Peak, the world's largest artificial ski jump, and Porcupine Mountains Wilderness State Park, which holds the most picturesque lake in all of Michigan, Lake of the Clouds. From here we head north to Houghton, Michigan, home of Michigan Tech and gateway to the Keweenaw Peninsula. As you continue north on US 41, you'll pass the Quincy Mine and the snow thermometer, and eventually reach Copper Harbor, the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula, and the beginning of US Highway 41, which if you were to turn around and take back south for 1,900 miles, you would reach Miami, Florida. We head back south through Houghton and Lance and head east towards Marquette, one of the snowiest cities in America, which averages almost 200 inches of snowfall per year. Our next stop is Munising, home of the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. There are only 3 designated national lakeshores in America: Apostle Islands and Pictured Rocks, which we covered in this video, and Sleeping Bear Dunes, which we will cover in the Lake Michigan Circle Tour. We leave Pictured Rocks and head east on Highway 28, passing through the Seney Strech, 25 miles of road between Shingleton and Seney, which is as straight as an arrow. If you're not planning on taking the Lake Michigan Circle Tour, I would recommend a slight detour. Head south from Shingleton to Manistee and visit Kitch-iti-kipi, or the Big Spring. Located within Palm Brooks State Park, this is Michigan's largest natural freshwater spring. From fissures in the underlying limestone flows 10,000 US gallons per minute of spring water throughout the year at a constant temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. We continue east from Seney towards Newberry and make a stop at Oswald's Bear Ranch, a sanctuary for bears that have been rescued from the DNR or federal and state breeders that visitors can see up close. They have been raising bears here since 1984. Bears hibernate between November and mid-April, and breeding season is June and July. Black bears can be blonde, brown, cinnamon, and white. Bears are born in January during hibernation and weighing approximately 8 ounces at birth. Bears eat fruit, meat, nuts, and vegetation and can live 25 to 30 years and weigh up to 1,000 pounds. We continue east to the Tahquamenon Falls, a series of waterfalls on the Tahquamenon River shortly before it empties into Lake Superior. They are the largest waterfalls in Michigan and one of the largest in the eastern half of North America. The water is noticeably brown in color from the tannins leached from the cedar swamps which the river drains, leading to the nickname the Root Beer Falls. The upper and lower falls are separated by about 5 miles, but both spots are worth a visit. The lower falls does have an island in the middle of the river which you can hike around. We continue on to Paradise, Michigan, to enjoy some tasty whitefish. My favorite spot is the catch of the day, a small red trailer next to the Paradise Food Pantry Market. We now turn north and head to our last stop of the Lake Superior Circle Tour, Whitefish Point. Whitefish Point is home of the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum and also has a memorial to the Edmund Fitzgerald, an American Great Lakes freighter that sank on November 10, 1975 during a violent storm on Lake Superior, resulting in the loss of all 29 crew members. It was the largest ship on the Great Lakes at the time. Having traveled over 1,200 miles, we are now in the home stretch of the Lake Superior Circle Tour as we head back to the Soo. If you're up for one last pasty before you leave the UP, I would recommend Uper Pasties in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. I hope you enjoyed the Lake Superior Circle Tour. See you next time.